16 months, 500 stitches, one big question. What now? What now? I've been super indecisive about what to make out of these swatches from the challenge, but it's decided we're making a dress. The challenge? Working with pieces of different materials, colors, shapes, and sizes. I'm gonna give it my best shot, but I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out. On January 1st, 2024, I decided this year I'm gonna make 500 crochet tutorials.
What?
One tutorial a day, no breaks for 16 months. Don't get me wrong, I was tempted to quit basically every month, but my community kept growing and I knew I couldn't let you guys down. Each of these swatches is so special to me. It's like a journal entry. And today we're gonna turn them into a dress. The goal? A patchwork dress that's still hopefully somewhat fashionable. Will it fit? Honestly, no idea. So stay tuned. This is gonna be a lot more challenging than I thought for several reasons. One, I don't know how to make all of these colors work at the same time. Two, how am I gonna make it form one whole fabric that sits flat together and also cinches around the body at the right places? This is honestly gonna take me, I don't even know how many years. I don't know what I'm doing. Just in general. So I decided to color code the swatches. I figured this way I can pick them as I go based on what color I wanna use. Then I started to pin them, and honestly, as much as this is supposed to be like a crazy design, I had a hard time picking swatches that looked cohesive together. Like I know the colors are gonna be crazy and all over the place, but I still wanted to look good when you look at it. So I continued to remove, pin, change, swap until I had a little bit of an idea of what I wanted to do. This is the first piece. I'm kind of happy with it. I may still try and do the triangle shape here. I'm kind of just placing a lot of swatches down, grabbing what I like in terms of color and shape, but so far so good. The thing I didn't realize is how much sewing I was gonna have to do. Plus, I have the ends on these swatches, so I'm gonna have a million ends to thread through afterwards. It's looking messier and messier as we move along, so that worries me. I think I'm just gonna leave all of this open and then later put a little tie here at the top. Mind you, she is way skinnier than me, so this almost looks completed right now on the mannequin, but for my body, it kind of sits here, I wanna say. It's a trust the process kind of thing. And Mika's been doing this really cute thing. She keeps coming on top of the fabric and stretching and wants to play, like biting my hand and things like that. If I could teach you how to sew, I would. Somebody said to me on Instagram that I should group swatches of similar colors kind of in the same area so it all made sense. It's a little too late for that. No! Wish I had asked that sooner because now I have this. And there's no way I'm gonna unsew it. I don't even think I can because I don't know where anything is at this point. Okay, I have sewn and sewn and sewn and ta-da! The bottom is not super sewn. I'm adding pieces on the sides to try and create the back now. I really hope this is a point in the video where I look back and I think, oh wow, that was a really low point in the process. And look where we are now. This can only go up from here. I realized we haven't talked about the design. I kind of showed it to you quick, but ideally I want it to be like a halter top, a little triangle here, and then from the point of the triangle, the like strands come out, but it's so heavy that I figured I'm also gonna put strands in the back. I do have little motifs that look like this, so I'm wondering if I should put them on top of the fabric afterwards. I figured I should probably try this on. In terms of length, I think that's what we want. Maybe it's a little too short. I think it's gonna be fine. Now the back, it's too big, but I think I can just remove one of the squares. That's why I hadn't connected it fully. When I put it against my body, I don't hate it. Am I delusional? Yes. This day I sewed and sewed and sewed for hours. Okay, here comes a reveal. Drum roll, please. Okay, it is a big mess. I don't know what this is gonna look like on me yet. I think I'm good for length, finally. So next step is going to be the halter section. I put it on my Instagram as a poll and I was really hoping and praying people would just pick the like straight neck because it would have simplified my life. I don't have a motif that fits it perfectly. I gotta figure out which color looks good, which at this point, I don't even think it exists. We'll figure it out. I chose this color for the halter top, but then when I put it on, it was too similar to the square in the middle. So I figured we're just gonna do blue instead. I made a triangle using half double crochets up until I had the width that I wanted. 1, 2, 3, probando. 1, 2, 3, probando. I cannot get over how bad it looks. I don't know if this is gonna be the right length, but even if it isn't, it's gonna be short. I'm over it. I still need to add the lining and the straps. For some reason, I'm hoping this just magically fixes everything. I don't want to take it off of the mannequin, to be honest, so I'm going to uncomfortably crochet down here. That was a terrible idea. I'm going to have to take it off. And check it out.
Wow.
Here I've added the triangle at the top, the edges, and the straps. And for the final reveal on what it looks like on me, I gotta go on my tippy toes to show you the whole thing. I know that it doesn't fit perfectly at all. Honestly, it's still too big around the back. When I add those ties, it like cinches. I don't know, there's definitely some construction errors, as you know, it was kind of to be expected. I didn't really like measure the center point perfectly, so it's a little bit off and crooked. In the end, this piece is so nostalgic for me. It reminds me of all the hard work I put over the last 16 months and all the growth I've had. The ups, the downs, and the many, many mental breakdowns. We did it! Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.